Hey everybody, it's the Last RoboKai here, and we've got another Let's Play Dawn of War 2 multiplayer broadcasting for you. I'm joined as always.
Yo, dudes, it's Cool Guy again.
Yep, and we're going to be seeing a 2 versus 2 versus 2 match, so this is a 3-way free-for-all. And it's going to be a few new faces in there, and there's going to be a whole lot of explosions and killing. They actually did there were 4 games they sent in, and I wanted to go with this one first. It's one I like. So with that in mind, we'll see you guys when this thing finishes loading. Alright, and here we go. Yeah.
So we got Orcs and Eldar with Tyranids and Chaos and Space Marines and Chaos.
But more importantly, the Lemon Rind playing as the Tyranids is going as the Ravener Alpha, so we're going to be seeing some tunnel tactics. The Tyranid heroes synergize really well with other teams in team-based games, and that's just something that really comes out in games like this. So we're going to be like, because you can make your teammates benefit. As you can see, we've already got up here our first Ravener tunnel, so he's already starting, and they're kind of like nifty webway gates.
It's kind of nice to see communication going on, which is something we miss out a lot on in the free-for-all matches.
Yes, lots of communication. Some might be going on in voice chat as well, so we don't know. We don't know what sneakiness that the Eldar and the Orcs are conspiring with.
Ah, the CSMs are already attacking the war boss. And the war boss decided that this isn't worth it.
Yeah, which is probably a good play, because going in, he doesn't really have the armor to sustain himself. Now that the Farce is coming up to help, though.
Yeah, he just changed his mind now.
Yep, and this time wisely, the Chaos Space Marines are pulling out. Oh god, there was a wall there. It's gone now. Oh, they want to go back in? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We don't know. It's a mystery. Meanwhile, over here, we've got the Space Marines on Team Purple. They're going in for a point that was previously captured by the other side.
Yeah, it looks like the Tyranids have noticed and they're responding. That's a lot of gaunts.
And you're going to be seeing a lot of gaunts the whole game. He's, amongst other things. And I also want everyone to put this image of this sort of centerpiece temple in their head, because it's not going to look like that by the end. It's one of my favorite things about Dawn of War games, is just how much everything changes over the course of a battle. Yep, looks like the Orcs are pushing in on the Chaos Space Marines, or at least on one group of them, on Brain Amp. And they're going Nurgle, which the difference is Atomicus is going Tzeentch. So Tzeentch's bonuses from worshipping confer invisibility and things like that, whereas Nurgle's confers regeneration. They could bring out some pretty fun plays. I like the Tzeentch Sorcerer. He can do some pretty fun stuff.
Speaking of Atomicus, he is sallying forth on some of Veloxel's holdings.
Yeah, well, the thing about the 3-way is you turn your back to take care of one guy, the other guy is going to capitalize on it.
Boom! Oh shit! Those are exploding cultists right there.
Yep, that's one way to deal with the very dangerous Banshees, is just blow them up. It's extremely effective, and as you can see here, it's going to cost that Banshee the everything. But unfortunately, it's also going to cost a cultist squad by the looks of things, perhaps even 2. Ooh.
No, that one guy will just barely get away.
Well, I don't know. The first commander might get left side fast, he might catch him.
I don't think that's happening. The
Orcs
are falling back, though. The Space Marines are chasing them all the way back to the teleporter pad.
There's only so far you can go. I just want to check something here as well. Is this? Yeah, we got the Iron Fist. Sorry, yeah, the Imperial Fist free skin pack they released, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see the Imperial Fists get some love.
God knows they don't get a whole lot of it in the more recent codexes.
Not to mention the entire company of them getting their shit wrecked in the Ultramarines movie,
Yeah,
which did little to engender any sort of niceties towards the Ultramarines. Oh, look at that wall of gaunts! Look at that wall of gaunts coming in. You got some Zinch fire. Nope, that's just regular shots. They are researching Eternal War though, so it should be nice. Oh, War Boss going down. Once he's done sync killing everything. Will he escape before getting dragged? Nope, he was never getting out of there.
Not so much.
Yeah, he was probably just sitting on 0 health the whole time. You got some Tyrannid warriors cutting through now too. It's definitely
good news for Iratep though. He just teched to tier 2.
Yeah, well, that's probably what you got to do. You really got to get in and get all the powerful stuff because the Space Marines in Chaos can run pretty out of control. Especially in the early tiers, they're very strong early, and they stay strong, but other teams catch up a lot quicker.
The tactical squads for the Space Marines and the Chaos Space Marine squads are just so versatile. It doesn't really matter. They don't really need a whole lot of time to switch directions because they can just issue new war gear.
Yeah, although the one big thing with Chaos is when you give them certain mark stuff, it will temporarily disable them, so they'll be sitting there floating as they get blessed with chain axes and plasma pistols and silly things like that.
Lemon Rind and Atomicus have both started teching to tier 2 almost identically.
But they've got a solid base, and Atomicus is packing the Retribution's new Chaos unit as well. We're going to be seeing a lot of funny things with those guys. The Noise Marines.
They also have the time to burn on it. They were holding the central area for quite some time, so they have a respectable point lead.
Yeah, so they've got their poop together, and hanging out by the tires, shooting the shit. How's it going, guys? Look at these tires. They sure are wheels.
Holy shit, those Space Marines have that area on lockdown.
Oh yeah, heavy bolter. That's a great way to shut everything down, and got disruption very effective, but I've watched a bit of this replay already, so I know there's going to be, like, I watched it on very fast forward just to see if interesting things happen. Lots of interesting things happen.
Stick bombs away!
Yes, a lot of stick bombs, most of which missed. But it doesn't matter because, well...
Shit, there are 3 dead Devastators.
Yeah, the Orcs went around the deployed radius, which is... yeah.
Pretty much exactly what you have to do to a machine gun nest. Fucking flank it!
So, yeah, that's cost Fonzie quite a bit there. Devastators...
That was a very good move on Iratep's part. Props, dude.
Yep, and Veloxel's taking advantage of it too. They're bringing in the Eldar, not just to cap a point, but they're actually going to try and see if they can't destroy the generators in front of the purple team's base. So
those scouts are coming back, and they've got shotguns, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, depends.
That's a grenade.
Yeah, they have to back out, but that's a good pincer maneuver there.
Oh god, that's a lot more stick bombs.
Yes, there's way too many stick bombs. But there's not a whole lot they can do to stop that war boss. He's gonna rage. He's packing himself a trophy rack, which means that they're not going to be doing as much damage to him as they could. That's an excellent sort of starting thing for your war boss. And but those orcs, the rest of them that were retreating back, they've just run into walls of Tyranids. And we got the Noise Marines coming up. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys go. Slaanesh chosen, quite possibly one of the most fun Chaosy units that you can think of. Simply put, they will defeat you through the power of rock.
It used to be in previous codices that they were actually playing electric guitars, and now they just have sonic cannons.
Yeah, which they might play using discotheque keyboards. Let's face it, they probably still strum.
Yeah, you know, I mean, truthfully, if I was them, I'd be like screaming rock and roll lyrics.
And there it is. Now, I believe with the Noise Marine's basic sound blaster, you can't actually shoot while you're under the effects of it.
You cannot. You must attempt to engage them in melee.
And that's when their second ability kicks in, where they start thrumming the bass. They unleash the dubstep, and some more excellent stick bomb work.
Jesus.
Followed by grenade shots from some cultists. Now this is good support play here, because, well, you know, orcs. What are you going to do? You're going to disrupt them. Also, you're going to want to move your cultists. Oh, God! Oh, man. Not nearly as many exploders as probably could have. And there's the...
Metallica will do a thing.
Yep, there we go. You cannot get those guys in close combat when they're like that. But the good news is that they're no longer using their anti-range power. Oh, look at it. Well, these big Slaanesh symbols above everything.
Eat it, freaking Eldar.
Oh yeah, Slaanesh is singing at you fellas, and he's just reminding you he's there. Lost a few Chaos units though, so not ideal. Not ideal. Might be the best idea for them to get those Noise Marines out of the way. Or at least fall them back to more secure lines where the Tyranids can back up.
Raynamp's Plague Champion is still down up there, too.
I can't remember how much leveling up affects heroes in this game.
It's not a ton, but it is rather noticeable.
Yeah, it's enough to make it important. Ah, Gene Stealer's going. Oh dear, your power armor is like cardboard, my friends. It ain't gonna do a whole lot.
Just as deadly in multiplayer as it is anywhere else.
Oh yeah, and
good God.
yeah.
Even on the losing end of it, they just nailed the crap out of those Chaos Space Marines. Killed half the squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Tyranid Warrior Brood had adrenal glands as well, so they were able to stay in a lot longer than they might normally have not.
Holy shit, that's a lot of sick. You don't normally see this many explosions unless the Imperial Guard are on the field.
Yeah, it's just... And we've got the Tzeentch Tower doing its big magical sniping attack, which is beautiful. I do quite like that. And as you can see, what I was talking about, the terrain starting to change. We've already seen the little pillars and fences that surrounded that water pool get destroyed. Ah, dear. Yeah, look at this. Whoever holds the middle is going to get jumped on from like 2 different directions.
Well, nobody wants you to do it. I mean,
yeah.
every you can hold the entire perimeter of the map, and you'd still just be even with somebody who is holding the center. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to 1,500. So even though they have a healthy lead on the others, the Lemon Raiden and Atomicus team are still going to be struggling a little. They're not going to pull away just yet.
They're also kind of reeling at this point, particularly Atomicus, who just barely got his sorcerer away and is down to one badly damaged. Well, never mind. That Blood Crusher is gone. So he's basically got some Noise Marines and a Chaos Dread, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, for Chaos Dread, you know, he's going Corn build. I don't recommend going Corn build on the Dreadnought, to be perfectly honest. I always feel like that's a waste of his talents. I prefer going Tzeentch build because you get a pretty sweet missile launcher and you can lay down some awesome barrages. Sorry, I had to say it the Imperial Guard way. And there's
So speaking of technology, Iritep is now tier 3, and Lemon Rind is also tier 3.
Yep, Lemon Rind's pulling out the Carnifex. Carnifex we're going to be seeing a fair bit of while it lives. It's gonna drop some pain on everybody, and everyone's going to run in the other direction. Veloxel's pulling out a... Yep, he's going for a Falcon Grav tank. Oh man, look! Jesus, those stick bombers. It is tremendous just watching them lay waste to everything.
Holy Jesus! They just vaporized that Devastator squad.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, gone. Absolutely fucking gone. There is nothing left of them. That's how you take out an emplacement. That right there.
Oh, God in heaven.
Looks like we're about to lose the Noise Marines too, because they've made the mistake of. Oh no!
He's running, yeah.
Yeah. But he shut things down long enough for the Dreadnought to get in. But like I said, I would have gone Tzeentch and just vomited Hellfire and missiles on him. He's gonna have lots of fun though. Look at him. He's all glowing and angry. But I'm pretty sure you can't control him when he gets this way, so probably not the best person to stand near on your side. He may in fact be seeing a few units get... Yes, there we go. The Chaos Dreadnought has begun.
Team kill?
Yes, that is Chaos Dreadnoughts through and through. Carnifex just ate the war boss. That was a bit of a long-range poke, but them's the prices you pay. And fortunately, the Chaos Dread has calmed down. He was in towards the end of his anger.
Now I'm tired.
Now the Chaos Sorcerer's wearing demon armor. You can throw down a little orb. It's the Blood Orb, I believe. In Last Stand is what they call it. Oh yeah, and there we go. There's the building in the middle gone because we've just seen the fucking Tyranids use their big ultimate global attack there. So that's the building gone. We are now like Tyranid infested landscapes here. Ah, jeez.
Chaos is running their asses off. Not that I blame them.
Mm-hmm. And the assault cannon dreadnought here trying to settle things down, but
he's in for a rough time, I think.
yeah, the force commander probably he's not too worried about the force commander because he can teleport him out if he needs to. It's good. That's if you know, instead of having to retreat him, you can just pull him back as you want and bring him in back in to harass. It's a very important thing. Of course, that is assuming that the enemy doesn't damage you so quickly.
Oh lord, and Irritep just noted in chat that he now has a knob squad.
Yeah. Look at him go. All backwards and forwards and confused.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's time to chop. Yep, Team Green, Luxil and Irritep, they've got themselves some gates set up. They're going to try and hook round and perhaps eat away at the resources of Lemon Rind and of Atomicus, because if you do that, they're less likely to be able to feed in towards the middle. They've got to settle their affairs. And also, you know, make them bring troops back from the middle. Now, I'm guessing here that these, yep, marks of Zinch on the Chaos Space Marines. My personal favorite mark for them, just because heavy armor just wilts. It's like having permanent. And there come the orcs. And there go the orcs because they've realised they can let the Tyranids and the Space Marines fight it out.
and they're just like, whoever wins, we'll just hit them with a lot of stick bombs and it'll work.
Oh yeah.
Everybody will have a lot of fun.
Well, it just happened. He's taken advantage of the fact that Lemon Rind was probably more fixated on the more immediate battle and noticed that some of the troops were sort of hanging back, not moving, and so he long-range stick bombed them. So,
wow, that's a lot of chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but they're all clustered together, so you've got to wonder, are we going to be seeing a stick bomb run?
Oh,
no.
Not this time. Everybody's pulling out.
Yeah, those stick bombs were going to wilt like crazy. And we won't be seeing the knobs get into combat just yet. Oh dear.
Yeah, I imagine the stick bombers didn't have their stick bomb ability cooled down.
Yep, Irritep and Veloxel in tier 3. We've got Fanzi moving up towards it now as well. Brainamp still sort of happy with what he's got. I guess someone's got to apply the pressure.
Spooking around inside Green's territory, actually.
Yep, and there's the tunnel, pops them all up. Which means that now they've just got free reign to just pop up in and out and just be complete pains in the backsides as much as they want.
And you can't do anything to get rid of those, can you?
I think you can. Yeah, no, you can damage them, but you have to have units that can see scouted items.
Boy, how wonderful!
They don't have a lot of health though, so the minute you see them, or if you suspect that they're there, you might be able to destroy them with like a Warboss's slam or something like that. I would assume.
I see.
Oh, rocks fall, everyone dies.
Literally.
I'm so glad I got to say that.
And here come the knobs.
Oh yeah. And here comes the Dreadnought with most of its health gone. Yep, time to make that Dreadnought leave. He's trapped himself against the water though. That's a bit of a not very advantageous location to stand your troops at.
Oh god! Another sandwiched by the Chaos Dread. Poor knobs.
Oh dear. And the Gene Seal is moving in too. Oh boy. Of course, this is probably going to end up with a few dead Gene Stealers as well, because...
Fucking Atomicus is saying stay away from my Dreadnought!
Yes, it is, you won't like him when you're angry. Still more stick bombs! Oh, jeez. This is why I chose it. Look at this map now. There was like a thriving market hub right here. Set in front of what was probably an important building. Okay, there we go. He's calmed down again.
There ain't no such thing as too many stick bombs. Now which one of these things do I throw?
It's only too many stick bombs if you run out of them. There we go. There's some more. Have some more Chaos Marines. There's plenty going around. Oh dear. What we got on the Eldar side? See, everyone's packing a little more war gear on their heroes this time. We noticed they kept the cupboard fairly bare previously. Plague Champion's still missing a bit of armor though. But he's
oh, come on, Veloxel, you got this. There it is, Wraithguard saving the day. No more Chaos Dread.
Ah dear, he had a good run, but it's time to nap forever. At least the good news is he's probably happy he died.
Yeah.
Ah man, how long he survived with that sliver of health though. We've got a Predator up here with the Imperial Fists and the... I wonder what you would call that chapter. They're obviously Nurgle aligned Marines, but that's a color scheme.
Oh god! And now the Predator has a twin-linked blast cannon. Where's that Carnifex?
Yep, it's coming up. You must be slightly ahead of me, but that's okay. There we go. Now the Sorcerer's got his shield up, which means that so long as the enemy keeps attacking him, where is it that says what that does? No, I don't see it now. Okay. Oh yeah, it protects against range damage. So range damage is less likely to harm him there. So long as that thing was up, he was okay. Getting the hell out of there. Let the Tyranids come in and take over.
More Gene Stealers.
Lemon Rind and Atomicus are still up in the lead here. They've done pretty good to get this far. I'm wondering if they'll be able to pull it off.
Brainamp and Fanze are currently holding more, but with these Gene Stealers all up in their business, I think those Space Marines are going to have a serious problem.
Yeah. Warboss fell down as well, but he's probably been picked up already. Yeah.
Yes. It looks like he is alive and about to lead more orcs into the fray.
The Predator's having a bit of a go. He's quite fortunate that his front is facing the Tyranids with the venom cannons, so they're gonna get the absolute hell blown out of them. They ain't Imperial Fists. You know, they're acquitting themselves extremely well. The Force Commander is doing an excellent job. Oh, but here come Bloodthirsters. Oh, sorry, Bloodthirsters. They're a little small for that. Bloodletters and the Blood Crusher. So it's in the Predator's best interest to just back out and go get repaired by a scout unit or something, of which there is none.
It would be cool if you could get Bloodthirsters in this game.
Oh, I miss it. The Bloodthirster was probably one of my favorite units from Dawn of War. Just for how much of a presence it had when it got going. Oh dear, exposing your armor to the enemy. Not what I would do. I would just reverse the whole way. Get the big lights go to the beep beep beep. Yeah, so close.
Your ally with a little bit of tank power. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Well, they got to do something, I would not have gone for that point. The orcs have gone for one of the points that Brainamp and Fanze were holding, but that doesn't stop the others from you know, getting all their points up. It's definitely the game for Lemon Rind and Atomicus at the moment. They've got their point back at their base, and so long as they have that, they're winners. No one's gonna touch that. They've done it. So congratulations to Lemon Rind and Atomicus. You guys played a pretty solid game.
And Irritep, a great way to cap it off by throwing more rocks on people.
Yes, a lot of. I unfortunately wasn't looking that direction, but I can see the paws, and there's a dead Predator. There's a dude doing the splits, and there's a lot of bits and pieces of everyone everywhere. So it was a great day to be the Forces of Chaos, the Forces of the Imperial Fist.
I will say the only thing I'm disappointed about: Veloxel had gone through the trouble to build a fire prism, and we didn't get to see it in action.
Yeah, where is it? Where's it sitting? Oh, and the Tyranids were up in their business at their base, capturing points again. Those tunnels. Well, that's that. We'll probably be taking a week off. There was another one we wanted to record, but that'll be next week, because a whole bunch of games just came out and I want to play. So, so nuts to you guys. Thanks again to everybody who took part, and to Torlon for getting the replays to me. And we'll see you all next time. I've been the Last Robo Kai.
And I've been Cool Guy.
And we'll see you in the regular Let's Play and in future broadcasts.